Good afternoon, Snake River MLS. It's been far too long since my last video, and for that I am sorry. I'm going to try and do better about getting these out. Life has been a bit hectic lately. Hanging out in the home office, thought today would be a good day to go over some definitions. And in listing properties, we often come across listings where we're not quite sure how to define this, so I'm hoping to clarify. So we'll go over some of the basics, and then we'll go over a couple of items where there has been questions lately. So first, on the residential side of things, we're going to focus on that. Single family homes, standalone structure, typically constructed on site, designed for use by one family with no shared walls. Modular homes constructed off-site and then assembled on-site are also considered single-family homes. Now, a modular home is not the same thing as a manufactured home. That's pre-built and then delivered and set in place. We have two different types of listings for those. There's manufactured with land, where if you're selling that property, the land is conveyed as part of the sale. Manufactured without land is mobile home estates in most cases, where you are renting the land. And the rent fee should not be put in as an HOA fee, because it is not that. The lot rent should be described in the remarks about what is included with that. There's condo, townhome, twin home, where it's similar to a single family home, but there's usually a shared wall or walls. And then there are recreation cabin type listings, typically used for vacation purposes only. Often those might not have winter access. Now, it's important to note that you can list a property as, say, both single family home and recreation or cabin, or single family and farm and ranch. When it sells, you need to notify the MLS that which one it's sold under, so that we have accurate data and they'll delete the other listing. Again, the whole mission of the MLS is accurate data. Basements. This is a fun one. We have had some questions about basements. There's full basements, partial basements, crawl spaces, slab, obviously no basement. But a full basement has essentially the same footprint as the main living area. Partial basement has a reduced footprint, so instead of 1,000 square feet on the main and maybe you have 600 square feet in the basement, that would be considered a partial basement. And then a crawl space does not have usable living area. It's typically used for maybe your furnace, a water heater, storage. It's typically not something that you can stand up in. Okay, so what is a finished basement compared to a partially finished basement to an unfinished basement? A finished basement has all of the living areas completed. So we've got walls are up, texture and paint, all the trim is up, flooring is in place, and that's the living areas. So if you have a cold storage or a utility room or a storage room that does not have, trim and paint, that's okay. That's not living space. So that basement is still considered fully finished. An unfinished basement would be one where maybe there's no walls up at all, or it might have studs up. Electrical might be ran, plumbing might be in place for the next bathroom downstairs. There could even be some drywall hung, but because there is not any 100% complete living space, such as one bedroom that is fully done, or the bathroom, or the family room, that is considered an unfinished basement, even if some work has been done in the basement. Partially finished should be a no-brainer. There is at least one room 100% complete, so perhaps the family room or a bedroom and a bathroom, that basement would be considered partially finished. Now, we've seen a few listings in the past where there was an unfinished basement, but the listing agent indicated that the basement had 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, when it really should have been indicated that there was potential for a couple bedrooms and a bathroom. Those should not be entered into the data fields because that is an inaccurate representation of that home. To be considered a bathroom, it has to have, for a full bath, it needs a shower or tub and toilet and sink. That is considered a full bathroom. Half bath obviously is just a sink and a toilet. And then for a bedroom, it has to have surrounding walls to enclose it, an opening window, a standard size functioning door, and an adequate place to hang clothes. I hope this helps clarify things for you. If there are any questions or feedback, I would love to hear it. I'm available at 208-403-6389 or grant@therealtyteam.com. Thank you.